What it do, guys? Manjoume here to check out the Power Rangers deck building game Flying Higher expansion. Let's open it up. So this is one of, I think, 4 deck building games that Renegade Studios has going on. Of course, it's this one, the Power Rangers deck building game, the Transformers deck building game, the G.I. Joe deck building game, and even the My Little Pony deck building game. Of those, I really have only gotten a taste of the Power Rangers and the Transformers variants. Looking at the front of the box, we have Astronema, the Rangers, Zordon. I'm blanking on some of the names. The Ecliptor, I think. I don't remember his name. The big bad, we're about to see him. Take a look at the side. It's not bad, actually. King Mondo's there, because you have the older generations, of course. Then the good side is just this generation, which is a little funny. We have some Cassie, the pink and Space Ranger in civilian mode. TJ, again in civilian mode. Looking at the back of the box. So there's a lot of villains in this set, it seems like. Let's rock it. Zordon has been captured, led by Astronema, the Princess of Evil. The forces of Dark Spectre are spreading out to conquer the galaxy. Only Andros and his Space Rangers can save the universe. Both sides can use the new search function to find the cards they need to ensure their side is victorious. There are 32 main deck cards, 11 character cards, 11 signature item cards, 6 Zords, 5 Master cards, 12 basic cards, 10 Conquest tokens, 3 oversized cards, and a rulebook. So you can add this to your collection. Over 75 new cards to add to your collection, so you can either use this with the core set from MMPR or the Zeo set. But you do need one of them, because this is just an expansion, it is not standalone. Just probably why they put the basic cards in here. So let's take a look. Just some more stuff you can get from Renegade. Yeah, the G.I. Joe deck building game, role-playing game, Transformers deck building game. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The miniature rulebook. Shouldn't be adding all too much to this. Yeah, I do... Yeah, Dark Spectre, Ecliptor. Okay, some cool stuff here. Some specifications and rulings. So you're going to want to hang on to this book when you do play the first few times so you can remember or to learn, okay, this does this. What does this mean for our situation? Have the main deck cards, the bigger cards, and the, was it the victory tokens? Conquest tokens. So these are Conquest tokens, which you can see is just the face of Dark Spectre. Those are kind of neat. Let's take a look at the big character cards. Okay, so here's 2 large cards. Okay. Dark Spectre and Zordon, they're very specific to the game. So Dark Spectre, when a villain player buys or gains a master, put 1 Conquest token on Dark Spectre. So it's one of these tokens. If there are 5+ Conquest tokens on Dark Spectre, villains pay 1 less energy to activate character abilities and blocks. If there are 10+ tokens, we only have 10, so you'll have to find something else. The villains win the game. So there must be effects that gain you more than 1. So if you have 9 and you gain 2, well, you're up to 11. There's only 10, but you only need 10 to win. So having 11, you just win. Then on the other side, Zordon, the hero team starts the game with 15 energy and cannot have more than 15 while Zordon is in play. If the hero team has 0 energy while Zordon is in play, they lose the game. Z-Wave. Destroy 2 cards attached to your character and remove Zordon from the game. Each foe discards all villains and masters attached to their character, then remove 2 Conquest tokens from Dark Spectre. So the fact that you have to destroy him to do the Z-Wave is quite crazy. And I do like that these are very specific to this set. I wish the back was more generic so they could do something like this in the future, but because it has the expansion's card art, which is really cool, it does mean that this will stay in this expansion. Luckily, they're the same size as the other character cards, so I can sleeve them up super easy. So first we have Astronema in her scheming mode. So you have equipment, maneuver, and villain. When all 4 slots are filled, draw a card and flip this card. Pay 1 at the start of your turn. For every 2, her ability is at the start of your turn, 1 shard for every 2 tokens that Dark Spectre has. Flipping her over, you have the empowered form. This is after she was unbrainwashed and then re-brainwashed even harder. As you can see, there's like some kind of technological imprints or implants into her face. Cost of 2 to activate attached cards, pay 4. Attack, deal 1 damage for each conquest token on Dark Spectre. So it'll go up to 9, because if you're at 10, then you already won the game. So up to 9 damage on this one. Okay, let's go to the next one. We have Ecliptor, super cool looking guy. His arrangement is pretty similar, where he has an equipment, maneuver, and a villain card. When you attach a card to your character, steal 1 energy. That's pretty cool. I don't know if we've had stealing mechanics before. Then his empowered form, I think they like also brainwashed him. I'm a little iffy on the lore, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened here, and he does not remember anything of his past, because he was actually not too bad in his original form. This one is just no mind, just evil. Let's go. Then his effect is pay 3. Foes pay additional 2 energy to activate blocks against attacks you make this turn. You know what? That's good. That's forcing them to deplete their resources even quicker. Not bad. I like that. Then we have Darkonda, who is equipment, and villain. So it's different. I like the fact that it's already different. When you reveal an equipment via search, gain it. So that's good. He's a gainer. Then his empowered form, pay 5, attack, deal 2 damage, plus 1 damage for each equipment in your discard pile. So you can tell his gameplay is get a bunch of equipment. And that way you'll deal a bunch of damage. I can see where they kind of couldn't do 1 for each Psycho Ranger, because then you'd have way too many, and maybe they couldn't think of as many like card arrangements. It's fine. I'm okay with that. And they're interesting because if you can see here, hero, and villain. You may buy heroes from the grid. When you do, resolve the battle reward. When you attach a hero, exhaust it. And then their empowered forms, I was actually hoping we'd see the monster forms, but maybe that's what we'll see here. Actually, no, that's probably what we'll see in the other deck. So just kind of cool in-motion artwork. Pay 5, attack, deal 2 damage for each hero attached to your character. Up to 4 damage, not crazy high, but the fact that you can buy villains and heroes means you can buy anything, really. Last up for the villain side is the United Alliance of Evil. So you have the retro villains on this side, which is villain, which it's an alliance of evil. Of course, it's all villains. When you play or attach a villain, deal 1 damage. And then the empowered mode, this is a really, really cool picture. Pay 4, attack, deal 1 damage for each villain you control. That could go up. You have a handful of it, you could do quite a bit. So that one's cool conceptually, but my favorite might just be Ecliptor for stealing. What was he? Next up we have the main deck cards and the Zords. Okay, they gave us some Astro Blasters. You may destroy this card to activate your attached signature item at no energy cost. Then you may discard it. Block. Negate a search attack, then discard this card. Okay. Gains you 2. It's very interesting. We have a whole bunch of them. There that is. Bulk and Skull, hero. Cost of 2. 1, 2. Pay 3. Attack. Steal 2 energy. Black Space Ranger. Cost of 3. 2, 1. Pay 3. Attack. Deal 1 damage. Attack. Deal 1 damage. Space Ranger. Cost of 3. 2/3, pay 5, attack, deal 3 damage. If you have no starter cards in your discard pile, this attack cannot be negated. Pink Space Ranger, cost of 4, 1/5, pay 5, attack, deal 4 damage. If negated, heal 2. Blue Space Ranger, pay 4, cost of 4, 3/3, cost 3, attack. Target foe discards 1 location they control, then takes 1 damage for each location they control. If they go down too low, you've got nothing. So, I don't know if I love that. Red Space Ranger, looking really cool. Cost 5 though. 4, pay 4, attack, deal 3 damage. If negated, the blocker gains 1 stun. That's good, because they get something negative either way. Yellow Space Ranger, who I'm just now realizing is this high up in the ranking. Cost of 5, 7, pay 6, draw 1 card and reveal it, attack, deal damage equal to its cost. Pretty cool. Okay, right away they gave us the Zords. We have the Mega V1, the red Zord, cost of 7 like they all are. Pay 1, draw 1 for each search you have performed this turn. The Mega V2, black, pay 1, attack, deal 1 damage, attack, deal 1 damage. V3, blue, pay 1, block, negate an attack. If it's a search attack, redirect it to target foe. Wow, that's really good. Mega V4, pay 1, reveal the top card of your deck, then discard it or draw it. If you discarded it, attack, deal damage equal to its shard value. Mega V5, pay 1, attack, deal 1 damage for every 5 HP you have. If you have 4 or fewer, deal 4 damage instead. The Mega Winger, the Silver Ranger's Zord, pay 1, attack, deal 2 damage, plus 2 damage if you have destroyed a card this turn. I think the redirecting the search attack is actually really fun. That might be my favorite Zord. For the villains, we have the Quantron Bot, cost of 2, 1/2, pay 3, attack, target foe gains 1 stun. Finster, who we've seen before, and I'm guessing we're going to see more of these, cost of 3, 1/4, pay 3, attack, steal 2 energy. I like that. Goldar, cost of 3, 2/2, pay 2, attack. Target foe discards 1 card attached, pay 2, attack. Target foe discards 1 attached block. Divatox from the prior season, who I don't think we've seen in the deck building game so far, so that's cool to see. Pay 4, 4 cost, 2/4, pay 4, attack, deal 3 damage, plus 1 damage for each location your team controls. Rita Repulsa, cost of 4, 3/2, pay 3, attack, deal 2 damage to your foe. Pay 3, attack, deal 2 damage to target foe for each empty slot on their character. If this deals 6+ damage, discard this card. King Mondo from the previous season, cost of 5, 6, pay 6, attack, deal 5 damage. If negated, the blocker discards 1 card. Just like the Red Ranger, it's guaranteed something negative for the opponent. Last but certainly not least, we have Lord Zed, cost 5, 4, pay 5, attack, target foe gains 2 stuns. If negated, discard this card. Now for the Masters, we have Astronema, ongoing. At the start of your turn, deal 1 damage for every 2 Conquest tokens on Dark Spectre. She has a very clear game mechanic to gain the Conquest tokens and just deal constant damage with them. Ecliptor, at the start of your turn, the heroes lose 1 energy for every 2 Conquest tokens on Dark Spectre. Darkonda, ongoing. At the start of each turn, perform a search, then attack, deal damage equal to the shard value of the card revealed. Psycho Rangers, which still aren't transformed, a little bummed out about that. Ongoing, once during each of your turns, you may pay 2 to attack, deal damage equal to the cost of the hero attached to your character. Last but not least, we have the United Alliance of Evil, ongoing. At the start of your turn, deal 1 damage for every villain attached to your character. Consistent theme on them, but I still like it. Next up, we've got equipment, such as star charts, cost of 2, 1/2, pay 4, peek at the top card of the main deck. You may put it at the bottom of the main deck or leave it, then you perform a search. Heavy armor, cost of 3, 1/3, attachment, reduce damage from attacks against your team by 1. That's pretty good. Galaxy Glider, cost of 3, 2/2, pay 2, block, negate a search attack. Master Computer, cost of 4, 1/5, pay 3, gain the top card of the main deck if it's face up. Force Field Grenade. Cost of 4, 6. Pay 5, block. Negate an attack against you and or your teammate. Draw 1, then discard this card. Mega Tank. Cost of 5. 2, 5. Pay 3, block. Negate an attack, deal 2 damage, and then discard this card. Then we have Laser Eyes. Cost of 5, 4, 5. Cost of 5, 4. Pay 5, destroy 1 card in your discard pile. Attack. Each target foe discards 1 card. If negated, discard this card. Now for some maneuvers, we have Hollow Projections. Cost 2, 1, 2. Pay 2, block, negate an attack, draw 2 cards, and destroy this card. Wow. Energy Absorption. Cost of 3, 2, 2. Attachment. When your team takes 3+ damage from an attack, gain 1 energy. Booby Trap. Cost of 3, 1, 4. Pay 5, block, negate an attack, deal 3 damage, and discard this card. That's really good. Close Quarters. Cost of 4, 2, 3. Pay 5. Destroy 1 card in your discard pile. Deal damage equal to its shard. Snap Kick. Cost of 4, 3, 2. Pay 4. Attack. Each foe discards 1 attached card. If negated, deal 2 damage and discard this card. Let's Rock It. Cost of 5, 3, 4. Pay 5. Block. Negate an attack. You cannot be the target of any more attacks this turn, then discard this card. Let's Go Psycho. The opposite. Cost of 5, 4 shards. Pay 4. Attack. Deal 3 damage for each card attached to your character that does not match the card type listed in its slot. If negated, discard this card. Angel Grove Surf Spot. 4 cost. Ongoing, you pay 2 less energy to activate abilities on your character card. KO 35. At the start of your turn, if your team has 6 or less energy, gain 4, otherwise get 1. Onyx. Ongoing, when you search, peek at the top 2 cards of the main deck, place 1 back on the bottom, place 1 back face down, and the other one on the top face up. So that plays with one of the other cards we saw earlier. Dark Fortress. When you successfully battle a card, you may add or remove 1 conquest token on Dark Spectre. Also really good. Now for the signature items, we have the Spiral Saber. 4, 4, pay 4, which I think they all are going to have. Yeah, every single one has that. Pay 4, attack, deal 3 damage plus 1 damage for each search you have performed this turn. Again, playing into the Red Ranger's searching gimmick. The Astro Axe. Pay 4 to block, negate an attack. The attacker gains 1 stun, then discard this card. Really good. Super Silverizer. Pay 4, attack, deal 3 damage. If negated, you may destroy 1 card in any hero's discard pile. So basic attacks, I would guess. Lunar Lance. I love him. Pay 4, attack, deal 2 damage, attack, deal 2 damage. Might just be my favorite just out of attrition. Star Slinger. Pay 4, attack, deal 3 damage. If negated, draw 1. No, I don't hate that. Then we have the Satellite Stunner. Pay 4, attack, deal 2 damage. If you have 20 plus HP, target foe gains 1 stun. Again, she plays off having more HP, and if you don't, then she would gain more, do more. It's her whole game plays around HP. She revolves around drawing cards. He is defeat by attrition. He destroys bad cards. He's a blocker. It's cool. And then he's a searcher. So everyone has a part to play. We have Astronoma's signature item, the Wrath Staff. Pay 4, attack. Put 1 conquest token on Dark Spectre. If there are now 6 plus on it, discard this card. Ecliptor Sword. Pay 4, attack. Steal 1 energy for every 4 energy the heroes have. Okay, cool. Monster Form. Finally, I was thinking that would be more of the Master Form, but whatever. We have the Monster Form finally. Pay 4. Your attacks this turn deal plus 1 damage for every 2 conquest tokens on Dark Spectre. I'm just glad to see them, honestly. Darkonda's Sword. Pay 4, attack, deal 2 damage plus 1 damage for each conquest token on Dark Spectre. Last but not least, we have Arrogance from the United Alliance of Evil. Pay 4, gain 1 villain from the grid or main deck, discard pile, then attack, deal damage equal to its cost, and negated, you take 2 damage. That really Oh man, that makes you think back. Then we also have the Astro Mega Ship. It's like one of those linking cards. I'm not sure how you really do it out, but it's kind of like the Megazord, but it's by itself and it goes into the main deck. Crazy. But yeah, 2 Zords, 2 to activate. Pay 4, ready all attached Zords, then attack, deal 3 damage. Attack if there are 5+ Conquest tokens on Dark Spectre, remove 1 of them. Really cool to see. I'm upset that we don't have a transformed version, but we do have the Mega Voyager, who would be if you have 5 Zords, 3 to activate, I guess. Pay 3, ready all attached Zords, then attack, deal 3 damage. Attack, remove 1 Conquest token from Dark Spectre. But if you have the Mega Winger, you can get the Winged Mega Voyager. 5 to activate. Pay 2, ready all attached Zords, and remove 1 Conquest token from Dark Spectre, then attack, deal 4 damage. Now, the back said there were 3 oversized cards. 11 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 2. So you have 2 Megazords, 5 Masters. What are the 3 oversized cards? Well guys, that's it for the Power Rangers deck building game Flying Higher expansion. It does seem very interesting and very much in the favor of the bad guys. If you want to stay up to date with my videos and live streams on both YouTube and Twitch, check out links in the description below, like, comment, subscribe, and consider joining. That's all for now guys. Manjoume out.